Welcome to the Montana BusinessWorks portal, specifically for our Montana training providers. If you're already on the Montana eligible training provider list, you already have a MontanaWorks business account. To gain online access to that account, please work with the ETPL staff that you've been working with, or email DLIWSD customer support at mt.gov to get connected. If your organization is brand new to MontanaWorks, please register your organization first. After approval, please return to this business portal and log in. Use the Citizen Login to log in with your Okta account that you'd used to register for your organization or get connected. Once you're logged in, if your organization is of the type training provider, you will see the training programs option in your menu. If your organization is not of the training provider type, you will not see this option, but you can still proceed with your application to be a training provider. If you see this menu option, please open the Funded Services list by clicking on Manage Trainings. Here you will be able to see all of your organization's current and previous funded services. In order to initially apply to be on the Montana eligible training provider list, you will need to indicate which training programs you'd like to offer on that list. Click New to create a new training program or funded service. Please note that all of the required fields are indicated with an asterisk. Changes can be made later as needed. If the only outcome for your training program is a certificate of completion, not a specific certification, then it will likely not be eligible for inclusion on the Montana eligible training program list. Some of this information that you enter on the screen will be provided on the MontanaWorks.gov training program list, available for programs, case managers, or participants to look for their training programs of interest. For the service location, this is where the training is going to be offered. You can choose from the locations available at your organization under the Administration tab. You can create a new location there if you'd like to reuse it multiple times, or you can select No here to enter a different location. You can also specify the place where the payments should be mailed, whether this is an existing location or if you have a different accounts receivable location. The primary contact for the training program should go here. This is not necessarily the contact for your organization for the online access to your MontanaWorks Business Portal account. If you'd like to provide additional comments about your program, you may do so, but it is not required. Your options are to submit this training program for approval, which will let the ETPL staff know that this is ready for review and possible inclusion on the eligible training provider list. You can also click Submit to save your record and come back to it later. Once you submit for approval, no further changes will be able to be made. And you can see your funded service that is pending approval. Once you've entered all of the funded services that you would like to consider for inclusion, then you can finish applying to be a Montana eligible training provider by going to your organization profile, ensuring that all of the information that is on here that can be edited is up to date, and then click Apply to be a Montana eligible training provider. All of the information on the screen must be completed in one sitting. It cannot be saved and come back to later. So please ensure you have all of your information available before completing this. Your organization should be licenses for demonstration. I'm going to select No to these questions. accreditation details. Please include the details of your last financial audit if you have them. If there were any exceptions to the audit, you will be required to provide documentation of those before proceeding. You are also required to upload your organization's W-9. This link will take you to the IRS website where you can download the most recent copy. You can attach that W-9 by scrolling to the top and clicking the paperclip Add Attachments icon, which will open your computer's file picker so you can select this document from your device. The Montana ETPL agreement should be read before submitting this application. Clicking this link will take you to the place where the file is stored, the most recent version. Please review that before proceeding. Upload your completed W-9 by using the Add Attachments icon to open a file picker to select that attachment from your device. Once this document is uploaded, please review the Montana ETPL agreement thoroughly and then provide your consent to this application. After submission, Montana ETPL may work with you to gather additional information if needed before approving your inclusion on the Montana ETPL. Once approved, you will get a notification that you've been approved, and your organization profile will display this box checked. If you need to review your funded services, you can submit more for approval or open a funded service to correct incorrect information. Once your funded services have been approved, they will show in a status of active. You'll also receive a notification that your inclusion on the Montana ETPL has been approved. The ETPL Student Performance Data screen is where you will upload your annual performance data. As a Montana eligible training provider, please keep an eye on your tasks that will be assigned when you need to submit your performance data, review your organization's details for accuracy, or otherwise renew your training programs annually.